Welcome, Aquarius, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for January 27th through February 2nd. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion above your own. So what we have there is one card for the physical realm from the minor arcana, and now we want the mental realm, in other words, what's on your mind, what you're thinking of, and then after that the spiritual realm, and then from the major arcana we want one card that best represents the overall energy. And so Aquarius, also don't forget, the cards are just here as a guide. So it is always my intention to attract the best cards, and when I say best, the most significant cards for those Aquarians who will view this reading. Okay, that the cards that will best serve those who view this. Okay, I think this goes beneath this. Yeah, so again, just here as a guide, not as predictors. Whoa, on the floor. Okay. All right, Aquarius, so let's take a look at the major arcana and see what we can get. So basically, yeah, I start with the card, but Aquarius, it's really, the intuition that I get with it, because I don't always get the same message from the same card. All right, the Hanged Man. All right, let's take a look at what we have here, Aquarius. So the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't know, are you learning some new information this week that you're a little resistant to, maybe? Did you learn something new about a situation? Or are you even being offered a new learning opportunity? You know, like sometimes at work, for example, there might be a change in, say, a process, and there's some new software that they want you to learn. That's just an example, or that may apply to someone out there, but there's like an energy of, again, resistance to some new, I feel like it's new knowledge or new experience. A resistance to some new knowledge or experience this week. So there's something out there new for you to experience, but you're not feeling it, maybe. Well, let's take a look. So in your mental realm here, Aquarius, okay, so male or female, doesn't matter. I think this is you, Aquarius. Yeah, like I feel like you don't want any part of this new experience, this new knowledge or understanding or something to learn, or a new process, new way of doing things. And with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, it's like, wow, I feel like you're really being stubborn. Aquarius, I feel like you're really being stubborn. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you're not interested. You don't want to move forward with this. It's an energy of stagnation, but I don't really necessarily feel like this is good for you, Aquarius. I feel as though I'm feeling like you might want to reconsider. Now, this is a weekly reading, so it may just be that this week you get presented with something that you don't like, and right off the bat, you don't feel like doing it, and you don't feel like learning something new. It doesn't mean that you're going to stick with this. It does not mean that you're going to stick with this. And you know what? In your message from the spiritual realm, you have the Two of Cups reversed. And I really feel like this is you getting in alignment with yourself, right? This isn't you agreeing with anybody else or making nice with somebody else. I feel like this is you making nice with yourself, right? And you know what? You have the overall energy of the Hanged Man. And I feel like, okay, it's almost like part of the message here. You need a time out, Aquarius. I feel like you need a time out. So I don't know. I don't know if any of you, this is really, really kind of specific, but I kind of feel like you're being forced into something new here with this Ace of Swords. And I feel that for many of you, this is something that's changing at work or changing at the office. I mean, it could be related to your home life. It very well could be. But the way it's making sense to me in my mind is that someone's changing things up for you at work, and there's something new that you either have to learn or whatever. But I feel like it's actually a good opportunity. Like if you learn this, then it may, first of all, you may find it really interesting once you start learning it. And B, I feel like it might have something to offer toward your future, that maybe there'll be a pay raise in line for the future, or you might learn something new that you can take elsewhere to a different company down the road, right? You know, you learn something new here, and now you have this new skill. And with this new skill, you can now go get a better job at someplace else or something like that. So I don't necessarily feel like this is a bad thing. I just feel like maybe it was kind of sprung on you. Or also, you know how like there's an energetic bandwagon, right? A lot of people around you might be saying, I don't want to do something new. I don't want to learn this new software, for example. I like the old way of doing things. And then, it's kind of like it infects everyone. And that might be what's going on here for you, Aquarius. And you're feeling like kind of like in a bad mood about it. You're not interested in it. You don't want to do it. You don't want to learn it. And, again, being like stubborn, remaining stuck. But you do need to you know what? Wow. Okay. Aquarius, making a little more sense to me for some of you here. For some of you, the message is you need to figure out what's right for you, what's good for you, get in alignment with you and you. It's like your physical self getting in alignment with your non-physical self, your inner being, and figuring out what's good for you. And you don't need anyone else's agreement or support or whatever. It's you. You have to come into alignment with this. So listen, if it's really not for you and you really don't want to do it, okay, that's fine. That's your decision. But I feel as though, the two energy is like it's like the inspiration stage, right? We have the Ace. Oh, pardon my mutt. I'll be with you in a minute, buddy. The Ace of Swords, that's like the opportunity, the idea, the spark. And then the Two is like kind of gathering up the inspiration, ginning up the energy for it, getting in alignment with it. And I'm feeling like that's what you need to do here. And it's about you and you, not you and anyone else or what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter, okay? And with the Hanged Man energy here, it's kind of like looking at things from a different perspective. I really think that you are going to do that. I think that this is a knee-jerk reaction, that you don't want to change things up or learn anything new. But I do feel as though you're going to basically look at it differently. You're going to look at it from a different vantage point. You're going to maybe sleep on it, gain some clarity, and say, you know what? This actually could be a good opportunity for me. And you know what? If all the naysayers around me don't want to do it, that just makes me more powerful, because they will be the ones left behind and I will be the ones, I apologize for that. They will be the ones left behind, and I will be the one progressing. So it's really just looking at it from a different vantage point, my Aquarius friends. It's looking at it in a different way, differently than you did initially, differently than you did when it was first presented to you. So I'm feeling as though this is the knee-jerk reaction. Nope, not interested. I want things to stay the same. I don't want to change. I don't want to move forward. I want things to change, to stay the same. But I'm thinking that you're going to see things from a different perspective. You're going to take the time to line up the energy and the inspiration. You're going to give it a fresh look. You're going to give it a fresh look. Yes. You're going to look at it with fresh eyes. So that was just a knee-jerk reaction. You're going to look at this with fresh eyes, and I do think that this ace can be an opportunity for you, that this can turn upright and lead you in a new direction. This new knowledge, this new understanding, this new education can potentially take you places, take you higher, take you to a higher level in whatever it is you do. But it's really going to take looking at it from a different perspective to help you do that. So really, Aquarius, kind of specific here, but if anyone feels comfortable sharing, if this resonates with you, if you are having a knee-jerk reaction to something new that's being, I feel like, forced on you, or at least pushed on you, I'd be really curious to know here, because I do think you're going to find your own alignment with yourself and what you believe, and you're going to leave everyone else out of it and look at it from a different angle. And I think you're going to see the value in it. But I'd really love to know if this resonates at all with you. Listen, if it doesn't, Aquarius, go check out your moon and rising sign messages at High Priestess Influence, because they may resonate more with you. But either way, I want to thank you for being with me. If you feel so inclined, all you have to do to support this channel is, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe and click the notification bell. But either way, again, thanks for being with me, Aquarius. Have a fabulous week, and hope to see you back here again next week, my Aquarius friends.